So the painting I'm working on was in my, I guess you can say, drafts for maybe a few months now. I had a dream a few months ago that I was like hanging in a room, and it was like a really ornate room. It was very detailed, and there was a lion in the corner of the room, and I was hanging upside down. I don't know what it meant, what the dream was trying to say, but it was just so vivid, and I thought, man, I should definitely paint that. By the way, I just turned 30 on June 9th. I spent the day at the beach with a friend. It was really incredible. It was a really dope day. Someone asked me how does it feel to be 30, and I'm like, proud, you know? I'm excited that I made it this far. It's just pretty cool. That's what's been going on in my life, and I'm actually taking a trip home to Lawton pretty soon, which I'm very excited about. I'm going home for my grandmother's 90th birthday, and I'll be seeing all my family and friends and stuff like that. And while I'm in Lawton, I'll also be able to celebrate my dad's 49th birthday, so this trip should be a lot of fun. Every time I go home and come back to LA, I always feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to start again. When I got home from Oklahoma, the book that I have been published in was waiting on my doorstep, so that was pretty exciting. I'm on page 94 of Friend of the Artist Volume 18 publication. Some of my best work is featured in there, so I'm really excited. I'll drop a link below if you'd like to purchase one of those. On July 22nd, my interview, Shout Out LA, went live. If you want to check that out, there'll be a link in the description below. In this interview, they kind of just asked me things about like what inspires me and kind of my background and stuff like that. And also they featured a couple of my artworks as well, which was really, really awesome. Right now, I'm gonna start making some sketches of what I think would make a really cool rug for this painting. The rug that I used in my final sketch, I'm not necessarily happy with. As I'm starting to build the piece and bring it together, I really want the rug to symbolize something more. I don't want it to just be a bunch of shapes and designs all woven together just to look busy. I want it to mean something. Even though you're only gonna see just a little bit of it, I want that little bit to be interesting, and I want it to be eye-catching, and I want it to make the viewer wonder, I wonder what the rest of that rug looks like. Right now with the painting, I'm working on drawing the final sketch onto the canvas. I want to make sure that the perspective is correct, the proportions are right, and it all has a cohesive feel to it. Once I've drawn the final sketch onto the canvas, I'll outline it in pen and then paint over a layer of burnt umber on top to give me a solid base color to work on while I paint. Also, if you're interested in the final sketch, you can email me, you can direct message me on Instagram or even Facebook and purchase the 8x8 final sketch for this painting. A glass frame and shipping is included. So I've finally begun painting. I haven't worked this hard on a painting since my very first painting that I made. When I made that very first painting, I was going through a lot. I had a lot of emotions build up. I had a lot I wanted to say, and it kind of just flowed out of me. With this piece, I feel like I've had to dig deeper with the concept and with the idea, and I've also had to push myself. Usually I'll only paint like 30 minutes or maybe an hour, but with this piece, I've been painting 3 hours at a time, and that's not including the break. I've been really inspired by the Olympics and watching those guys and those girls perform at their peak in front of the world, and I think that's just incredible. And so it's really inspired me to push myself and to be the best in my field and treat what I'm doing like a sport. I've been trying to eat better and take care of myself. I've just been having a lot of fun with this painting. What's really kept me inspired also is watching different podcasts and watching my favorite artists and some of the people that I admire do what they do. I've just been really inspired with this piece to raise the bar. And so I'm really excited with how it's going and what it's gonna look like. I've been trying to decode the dream that this painting is inspired by. And what I found online was, if you have a dream about hanging upside down, it means in some cases, it could indicate a desire for adventure or excitement in your waking life. This might mean you need to take more risks, try new things, or step out of your comfort zone. And I thought that was so interesting because that's exactly what I've been trying to do. When it got closer to my birthday, that's when I started like wanting to do more, go out more and see stuff and try new things because I'm only this young once. So I've been trying to get out, go to clubs here and there, or just going on a, you know, a coffee date or something like that. I've also been going to art shows, getting inspired, seeing art, meeting new people, seeing old friends. I've really been having a good time. Usually, lions can indicate manifestation, embracing assertiveness and taking charge of situations. That's something I actually struggle with in my daily life, is being assertive and taking charge. That's kind of embarrassing to say as a man, but I'm more like go with the flow type. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the vibe is, I'll go with it. Even if someone is rude or something like that. And I think it's very important to address things that need to be addressed when they need to be addressed. This is my 19th painting. It took me over 29 hours to create it. This is room 333. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and like, comment, and also subscribe if you want to keep up with me and see what I do next.